So today I'm going to replace this spring with a new spring. We have a new spring right here. And I'm going to show you the procedure that we use to safely do this work. The first thing we want to do is remove the bolts that hold the spring on. And you never want to try and do this yourself. There have been many people who've tried to do it, and if you go on the internet, you'll see there's been many accidents as a result of it. These springs are extremely dangerous. This door weighs approximately 200 pounds, and this one spring has the ability to lift 200 pounds, so you can just imagine if you don't know what you're doing, it might hurt you. Then we disconnect the drum. This is called a drum, and this is what the cable winds up on. We can slide everything off the end, including the spring. There comes the drum. And we have to loosen the set screws for the spring. Once we've done that, then we can now slide the broken spring off. Okay, so we now have the broken spring off, and we will now take the replacement spring, and this replacement springs come in many sizes. This spring has to be the correct size for the door, the width, the height, and the weight of the door. That's calculated once we're on site. We determine what the proper replacement spring is, and we slide it on. The next step is to secure the new spring to the center bearing plate. Now we tighten them up. Okay, so we have our new spring in place. The next thing we want to do is get the proper settings and tension on the cables and drums. So we'll come up here, reconnect this cable. Once we've secured that cable, we want to secure the shaft so that we have hands free. We now have tension on this cable, which allows us to freely work on that end. And we're now in a position. This cable is nice and tensioned, the same as the other side. The drum settings are the same. So the next step is to wind the spring up. There are a prescribed number of turns, we count in quarter turns, to load the spring to its proper tension. In the name of safety, we never stand in front of these. We always stand off to the side, because if they were to slip, you could get hurt, even as a professional. So now I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, so forth and so on. 29, 30. You can tell the spring's getting hard to wind. 31, 32. So when we're at 32 quarter turns, we never let loose of this bar for safety reasons until we've tightened the set screws down, which secure the spring to the shaft. Now we'll remove that bar. This is my garage door opener. It's attached, so I'm going to put it in the neutral position so that I can lift the door manually by hand. The door should open. And that's how you replace a spring. So call the number listed and our staff will take care of you to schedule an appointment for either your garage door repair needs or installation needs, whichever the case is. We'll coordinate an appointment that works with your schedule. Thank you very much.